You are live. Well, I think it's better than being dead, isn't it? I'm well, I'm not going to get into depressing stuff. Yeah, this time of day, right at the start of the stream. I'm in a care home. Um, uh, and I'm being looked after by people because that's what I need right now. Uh, you know, the factory enters here. Hi, Eddie. Karen Frank for the Jungle. Afternoon, Eddie. Texas Enormous. Chaz Brown. Hi, Chaz Brown. Hi, Eddie. How's things? Nigel. Archie Westmoreland. Westmoreland. Um, Afternoon, Eddie. Nigel, you're looking unwell. Thanks for that. Eddie gets to Thailand. Um, I wouldn't exactly rule out another visit to the land of smiles. I was for the first time this afternoon. It crossed my mind to get on the internet and just go for it. Get on an airplane and it crossed my mind while I was sitting there. Um, I mean, I'll get to the point. I don't fancy chemotherapy. I really, really don't. I don't fancy chemotherapy at all. Uh, I mean, now that I can, partially walk, not fully walk, um, but now that I can partially walk, I feel that I am improving. But like the last time, it's the bogeyman is not going to go away. It's going to make a horrendous comeback. Karen Ferran for the Jungle, where are you now? Well, I'm in a care home, being looked after by people. They won't let me out of this care home unless I'm accompanied by a reliable friend. Chris. They won't let me because he's got to push the wheelchair for me, and I could probably walk, but not too far. Not too far. And it'd be a struggle, and Dixie Enormous, go out in style, Eddie. Greetings from Malaysia. Nice to see you again. Lanny, Dixie Enormous, spinners and dimes all day long. I thought it was supportive, Nigel. I thought it was supportive only if you leave UK. Robert Williams, thanks. You're looking much better. Best wishes to you. Delayed day, afternoon, Eddie. Greetings from Phnom Penh, Stephen O'Connor. Greetings from Phnom Penh. Great to see you doing well. Get yourself to Thailand, and the warm weather will do you wonders. Well, it did last time. I mean, that last holiday that I had in January, 3.5 weeks. That done me the world of good. That did, and I couldn't fault that. That was a faultless holiday, and the fact that I had company there made all the difference. Jonathan West, let's spend our final days in Pattaya. I wish I could. I wish it was that simple. Like KPT, another home care, and both biscuits broken up one like before. Oh, it's amazing how many incidents that people remember. Alan H. Yeah. Gideon. Okay, so Natchan Mac. Okay, Lewis Bell. All the best, Eddie. Uh, come back from Pattaya when just come back from Pattaya when I'm at the love of my life. Good for you. David Bull, I do ignore people like that. They've got to play. Think about trolls. They've got to play somewhere, haven't they? I think they should all grow up. But if they're going to act like children, well, children have got to play somewhere, haven't they? You need a good session in the Gambia, Ed. But, oh my God, that was even personal experience there. Sunset Chaser. I had someone saying you passed away. Um, oh, there's no well. This is the evidence that it happened. Nigel, Etty, I'm leaving the UK. The place is done. Well, that's what I said at the beginning of last year. And look how that turned out. That wallpaper is ghostly. That's the curtains, that is. Okay, so this is brief little live stream. And I know there's other people doing live streams right now, but I don't mean to tread on it. But I'll just do what I want. I don't care about other people. Um, it's, it's uh, well, it's it's look. Sometimes if I say offensive things, I don't mean to. When I say I don't care about other people, I do care about other people. Um, Matthew Cartwright, you're looking good, Eddie. Lewis Bellingham. Uh, John Rend, as the biscuit quoted and proved it. Simple decision to go down, get one floor home employee to live in this. Donald Trump. Good afternoon, Eddie, from the president. Okay. Mallows in 1963. Eddie, how is your mobility? It's improving, but it's not where it was before. Definitely not. I have to sometimes I can stand up from my chair, and and sometimes I can't, and similar getting out of bed. I mean, there's no way. That's humour as well. That humour is back. It's back. I've been told that by the doctor. I don't know what's next in line for me, an MRI scan or whatever. There's no hope for me. There's no hope. Really, no hope. So there's no hope for me, unfortunately. So I've accepted my fate. Uh, yeah. The, the, uh, I'm reading the comments. Starting infighting is starting here. So this is just a live stream to say that I'm here. I'm still hanging in here, and what is it? It's I can't get my words out. you probably can notice from even the videos I made on the brief visit, the brief videos I made from Thailand earlier this year, about about 5 months ago, that I was more articulate then. I've got my strength back, and uh, I was talking more. I couldn't do that now. I can't do that now. Um, so otherwise, what's the point of doing this? The point of doing this is to say hello to everyone. Um, you, you know, uh, uh, that's the point of it. It's it's I may get more lucid. I probably have got more lucid and coherent in my last couple of streams. But I mean, as for any improvement, I'll improve what before I'll get better before I start getting worse. That's my theory. Um, that's my theory. I'll get better before I get worse, but I will get worse. I'm waiting for the inevitable decline, and whether I can squeeze in another holiday to Thailand or not, I won't be going to islands because they're played out this time of year, and but I'll just be sounding now Pattaya, and you, you know I'll, I'll probably die on it. Die in a massage parlor in Soihani or somewhere like that. I don't mean that. Is it? Well, David Bull, this is an interesting comment. Would you do a week in Thailand Island? But would you not do a week in Ireland instead of Thailand? Not so long ago flight. I'm not planning on getting on any kind of airplane or even a boat. My traveling now is going to be um, it's going to be from one pub to the wherever they can push the wheelchair. That's going to be my uh, that's going to be my that's going to be my journey from now, and I enjoyed it. I know the phone says I live for this, but currently I'm living for sitting in a pub, drinking beer with a couple of friends, and that's what I'm doing up to now. I'm looking forward to getting out and about, and if the weather picks up, if the weather stops being so grey and miserable, then you never know. We could have a bit of a summer here, and that beer is going to taste okay. Uh, I have about 3 beers, pints when I go out. Usually twice a week, they push me out in a wheelchair. Uh, so that was good. That's good. That's it. That's good. That's good. found you making more sense than 95% of the bloggers on size 6, Eddie. Yeah, I'm with you there. Dixie Enormous, Tahitian Queen visible, you do wonders. Yeah, I look forward to Nick and Martin's video on that. I was watching their stream before, and I was sure that they mentioned TQ. We're going to do TQ, and Robert Hardy, hello. David One. I think that's faking Nigel. David One. After your hospital video, I was checking every day for an update. Well, it can't box every. It gets a little bit dull, and if I seem absent over the weeks and months, then you'll accept my apologies, because I haven't got the strength to do it, and I'm not really compass mentis. I've seen some of the videos that I've done, and they're not good. They're not. If I struggle on any video with my words, then I'll probably give it a miss. I'll probably give it a miss and just fade away into oblivion. Paul, will you keep doing the videos? And many hope you do, mate. Well, it won't be. I hope that I can do better than this one. This live stream from a care home. Nigel, you spread hate in Eddie's comment section. Last comment was very bad. Man up and leave Eddie alone. You seem to, wherever you go. Okay. When can we do, Malita? When can you come back to Cambodia? Well, whenever. Whenever. Cambodia is not on the. It's on the. Don't forget, I was going there the day that I ended up in a hospital. I was turned away at the airport because I was in a wheelchair. A familiar story now, but so I was turned away there. From Cambodia. Well, not Bangkok airport, I meant to say. Super Steve Jones, big up, Eddie. Will little Eddie be getting any action soon? See, that's a clue about where I am right now. There's an air show going on outside. There's an air show going on outside. I was surprised that the last that I got any last time. Yeah, and little Letty can rise to the occasion. Steady Eddie looks like he's recovering. I'll go forward until I start going backwards again. Wish you all the best, Eddie. Okay, so there's almost 200 there. Uh, there's almost 200 there now. Uh, is that enough for me? Have you seen enough? Anthony Clark, what did the doctor say when you spoke to him? Anthony Clark, what did the doctor say when you spoke with him? Um, it was kind of predictable stuff. It's kind of predictable. I'm not in the hospital now. I'm in a care home, uh, where people caring for me. You know, uh, yeah. He didn't have anything to say other than the usual, options. Seems like the more and more likely one that I'm going to do is nothing. I'm, right now, I feel like I'm improving. Uh, uh, you know, so I, I don't spoil that improvement by taking drugs that are deliberately, going to make me sick. I can, no one's explained, whether I can drink alcohol on these drugs. Uh, so um, that nurse is phoned me a couple of days after my meeting um, about the chemo, and I said, call back in a couple of days. So she's going to call back tomorrow, and I'll have to tell her, it's I don't see the point in chemo if it's not going to it's not guaranteed to prolong my life. Then what? Because that's the most vicious brain cancer that I've heard about. That's the one that I've got, and that's the most vicious one that I've got, and so what's the point? What's the point? I may as well just play it, let it run its course. Andrew Johnson, hello, mate. How are you? Hello. What's happening with you, mate? Just got on there. Well, I'm glad you got on there, mate, because I don't necessarily assume that's the last time that me and Chris are gonna visit you. We had some great nights out, didn't we? We were in Petaya. Um, that's a Angie's my friend from Petaya, and I really like to see it again, Andrew. Um, so I hope you're keeping well, Andrew. You know, Anthony Johnson. Great, Anthony Johnson, great nights out with you and Chris. You and Chris. Hope we can meet again, my friend. Yeah, yeah, I do too. I do too. Uh, Jackson Dice, what's the food like in the care home, Eddie? It's better than I thought, but that's because I've gone off my food. Um, uh, that's because I've gone off my food, or I went off my food, but I'm starting to eat again now. I don't know what you mean by that, Paul. Uh, Yours travel is good to see you live, my friend. Okay, fine, thank you. It's good to hear from you. Oh, Paul as well. Dave the Dasher, Nomia Inspector. All these names are coming. Great to see you, Eddie. Um, Glenn, okay, thanks, Glenn. Eddie, that offer is still on, buddy. When you feel it's all on there, I'll come and pick you up. Okay, fine, thanks. It depends. I don't want to disappoint you, but it depends how I feel. Eddie, will they operate again? I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, you know, it's as one nurse put it. They took away part of my brain, the tumor. They cut away another part of my brain, also a tumor. And the way things are going, there won't be much of Eddie left. I mean, there's a big difference between my recovery this time around and the other one. The first time I had the operation last year, a big difference. Daniel Kelly, hello. Looking good, lad. Hope all as well as can be. Okay, thank you. Theme hope, it's $2 stupid sticker. Okay, thank you for that. Did the doctor prescribe a bottle of Jules Claret? What you mean, Scouser brandy? You know, can you drink? CJ asked, can you drink booze in a care home? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll drink lager and Guinness and all of that kind of stuff. You know, they seem to be fine with that. I'm just surprised. Time to yours travels. Time to relax and enjoy yourself. I know it must be hard, kidder. Thanks for all the guys, good guys in the chat. Okay, thank you. Great to see you, buddy. How is your mobility? Nice to hear from you, Tandra. Well, my mobility is not good. I'm not confident enough, you know, to go for a walk on my own, and they won't let me. They won't let me in this care home either. They won't let me out the door unless I'm accompanied by Chris and my best friend who pushes the wheelchair for me. Um, uh, you know, so that's the hard reality. I'm running short of bayers, so uh, I'm going to respond to care home staff. You know, can I go out? They won't let me out on my own. On my own. I'm trapped there without. Chris is out with his girlfriend today, and you know, he's the one who pushes me around in a wheelchair, and you know, and he's not here today because he's got to spend time with his family. But you know, hopefully I'll see him tomorrow. So I'll have to pay one of the carers to go over to the garage to get me some beers. Maybe it's great to see you live again. Master, thanks for that £10 super chat. Thanks for those kind words as well. Nomia Inspector, do you think you'll be able to travel back to Thailand in the future? In the, I see. I haven't got a future. Any hot ladies in the care home? There's a few. Apparently, I've got 2 beers left in the fridge. One's a pint of Carlsberg at 10, and the other's a Guinness. Um, So I'm cutting it fine. I don't want to wake up later and find that I'm gagging for a beer. Matt, have a pint on me. My missus and their son, Kieran, love you, man. Keep the chin up, you legend. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for that. Sandra, great to see you smiling. Okay, thanks for that. Mobility is incredibly important. You're looking great, Eddie, considering what's going on. To try your best, my friend, and keep going. Thank you for that. Uh, you know, how's the movement in your right side, mate? Okay, it's there's movement, but it's weak. It's weak. Uh, you know, I could hold a full pint with this right hand, before that second operation, but not now. Well, I'll finish now. I've been on for best part of 38 minutes. So uh, yeah, electric button mobility scooter. Uh, yeah, I've thought about an electric mobility scooter, and I know what. But people keep talking me out of it. And even the guy who runs the shop is talking me out of it. Uh, GBH, Matthew Cartwright, Peter settling. Glad to see you back. Keep fighting, Eddie. Okay. Love to you, Eddie. Love to you, Ed. Okay, John Mend. Okay, so I'll say goodbye now. Uh, thanks for tuning in. I know it's impromptu, um, but that's the way it is. I thought a quick pop up live stream. That's about what I need. That's cheered me up this afternoon. Okay, so I'm going to negotiate some drinks for the afternoon. But, okay. Oh, all right. Bye. Bye.